started FOD in their last 2 sets. So
oh yeah, that's right.
I think FOD is a good chance here. It looks like the counter picks is aMSa likes going Battlefield, and then goes likes Battlefield and Yoshi's. Those triplats really benefiting him. Meanwhile, HBox is counter picking FD and Dreamland.
That's right, because usually on the stage like FD, Yoshi has the platforms to kind of enhance his movement and kind of do slide outs, stuff like that. You take it away, it's much more like, you know, back and forth in your face type of thing, which would make things really hard for Yoshi to approach. Whereas you take like the triplats as you were talking about, it just gives you so much more freedom, so much more ability to kind of get more varied with your approach and how you're going to come off and go against Puff. So they're going over right now. So let's see what they're going to go with. But it looks like, yeah, you're right. We're going to go to Fountain.
Good luck, and we are going to Fountain of Dreams for game 1. I think that this entire thing is going to be based off of Hungrybox's juggles on aMSa. Oh my god!
There it is. There's the first one. And he's 1 for 1 on that one so far.
The juggle is so important here. Puff's ability to shark and combo Yoshi off the shark is going to be the big one here. And we're seeing Hungrybox also displaying another tech, which is going to be breaking the eggs. Because aMSa's projectile is breakable, and if you hit it with a hitbox, it's no longer a danger, and he doesn't get any percent to rack up.
Plus, I feel like Puff is also at an advantage where they can actually break us. I feel like a lot of characters don't really have like the kind of, what's the word?
And the movement!
It's gotta break that too.
Yeah,
so it's just like if you hit the egg, you break it. Yeah, exactly.
Like, aMSa's given triplats like a third of the time on this stage, and it allows for the mix-ups to be so brutal. That fast up air off the top platform, showing Hungrybox that he can answer back even after a rest stock. A lot of characters, especially like the lower on the tier list characters like Yoshi, kind of struggle with that answer back, but aMSa's made it look so viable. Oh my god, the dash attack!
Take that one. Amazing place for HBox trying to get himself back into the game too. He's at 81, so it can be pretty dangerous for him to take a hit. That's what two. So
3-1.
Yeah, he's gotten 2 rests of this, which is huge for him, and that's going to be a forward smash. And aMSa going to try and claw it back, but in this kind of position, 0% Puff against like a 1-stock Yoshi can be very scary. So you still have rest at the table. You can get juggled. This is big.
Yeah, that's it. What a rest! Oh my god, a minute and a half in a matchup that can go to time. Right
We've seen
there.
this stuff go so long in the past. I'm like, I was ready to strap myself in. But whew, HBox will be thinking, nah, I'm making this like a quick one. I'm not getting paid by the hour here.
Yeah, Hungrybox
It's his tournament.
definitely rewarding all the people who pressed 1 for the run there. That was a dominant game 1.
All you wonders in chat, stand up. You're looking good. Oh, I thought that was about to be another one immediately, but no. aMSa caught away.
Yeah, and I think the important one here is both have kind of had slightly shaky sets. aMSa going to game 5 twice, Hungrybox going to game 5 once. And like, so they both have had some pressure on him, but Hungrybox looking so confident. But they both can go the distance.
Yeah, HBox going distance just like plenty of times before and tonight against Palpas. So trying to keep that stamina going is aMSa already dropping a couple tonight, as you were saying. So it's going to be pretty tricky.
Yeah,
rising from ledge, and Nate calls him out. Sorry.
Yeah, no, both have been down games. Both have been down a lot. But yeah, aMSa, clean shield poke up air, targeting that right side of Jigglypuff, which sometimes can be so exposed. Especially when you're a top player dealing with the shield tilt, which is something that a lot of them will do to try to call out specific moves. Oh, the eggs on the ledge. That was so smart.
There's the egg, trying to get some extra percent. You already got Puff at a pretty hefty percent for Yoshi. There's that special call down too. So HBox kind of stuffing a lot of these approaches from aMSa throughout the set so far, which just gave him so much extra mileage, gave him so many comfortable leads. Oh, I thought maybe we'd see a taupe, but Yoshi's gonna crouch cancel that and just get away.
Yeah, holding down there, that's a very common thing you'll see at a higher level. People will just hold down next to Jigglypuff knowing they'll go for up tilt. Eventually the pound, not breaking the, oh my
god, that was a risky read, but HBox gonna lose that one.
I think he was aiming to trade, because I think if you rest double jump armor, it doesn't like send him out. I think it would just like knock him, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I haven't seen that before, because I thought maybe that could work, but yeah, that's a good point.
Wild read.
That would have been an insane thing. I've never really seen someone try and challenge that on rest, and he's gone. HBox evens him right back up. Off now, just forward pressure, trying to get some kind of pop-up going, but no, grabs him out of it too. HBox has been primed for a lot of these approaches. Oh, there's a knockdown.
That great forwarder to knock down there, and aMSa putting so much pressure on Hungrybox. Hungrybox one strong hit away from up air, starting to be a serious threat to kill. And now up air kills basically anywhere.
Yeah, like up air, we'll get a kill off the top easily here if we can find it.
On the ground, on plats, like Hungrybox is now going to be so concerned because look at aMSa's movement. It's always aiming to come from above, and he's not showing up air because he wants to keep that as like a hidden threat.
Yeah, that's a secret weapon here. That is like this. That's the solution he can find. He's going to plat over and over. Here it is.
What? The movement is crazy. aMSa doesn't show up air for so long because he's like, all right, the moment Hungrybox forgets that I'm gonna up air or doesn't think that I'm gonna show it, boom. And that movement was absurd to get himself into this position. But answered right back. Hungrybox up airing of his own. Up air is such an important move from both characters in the matchup. The damage and combo potential on both. It really is a game of juggles.
We saw it like in game 1 with pop up air. We're seeing it in this one as well because you're seeing both of them on display. And aMSa trying to get some kind of pop here to get aggressive is still on the table. There's a knockdown.
Whoa. Look at the use of double jump armor though. What a meteor cancel. They're holding up and then getting a back air immediately out of the forward air.
He's staying by the ledge, trying to find some kind of way over.
Eggs. Oh no! That's like
straight back air.
Look at the use of double jump armor.
Yeah, he's making really good use of it and just not really affording aMSa to lead any kind of follow-up afterwards too. So he's trying to find something. aMSa has been such a and he gets it! And aMSa is a pivotal game too. He goes up 2-0 on aMSa. He could be looking for another 3-0 on him potentially. But let's see what he's thinking.
They're in the corner. We saw it in the last set too.
There it is.
In the corner, the pressure's being put on, but then the person in the corner goes, "Get out!" Like, no, leave to my zone.
No. You're invading my personal space. I'm claustrophobic, please.
Yeah, and then they hit so hard out of the corner. It's a Hail Mary. If they miss it, they probably die. But when you're playing at this level, you don't expect your opponent to make that strong of a commitment.
Hell, mother! He's finding so many of these, Billy. It's crazy. This has been such a good conversion. Oh wait, but
no. Yeah, meteor cancel though. Puff does have the best meteor cancel in the game. If you hold up, you just auto meteor cancel if it's a double jump in the air.
Yeah, and it's so good in matchups like this. If you ever get stomped against Falcon or Ganondorf, it's such a good way to come back against those characters. It just like kind of throws people off. These people just up being afterwards. Puff just jumps and you get away.
Yeah, normally the other characters are forced to make a commitment. Look at aMSa though, taking a risk on the down air.
Oh, there it is! Oh, but he dies instead.
That was the interaction I was expecting. aMSa getting breasted at a double jump armor doesn't really go anywhere, but it breaks the armor. The goal was to just see if aMSa would be too far off stage to make it back, but aMSa's too good at using that air dodge.
Yeah, unfortunately for aMSa, he's the stock for it, but gets enough so much out of shield, kind of send aMSa back up. Any juggle potential here?
Damage off of it though.
Heal it down there. That is such an amazing edge guard tool in so many scenarios, especially against fast fallers. And finding in a pivotal example right there, just clipping Yoshi, breaks through armor. He has nowhere to go but just air dodge, and he gets a quick kill off it. So it's insane stuff from Hungrybox to be on the keep his lead.
Picking a move that doesn't send up but just pushes him a little bit off stage because that's Yoshi's biggest weakness. It's the fact that if he's not going up, he can't use air dodge, he can't use drift. Like he doesn't have a recovery move. He just dies.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. You see it with so many like top-level boxes abuse that solo edge guarding Yoshi, but Puff has some really good edge guard tools against Yoshi as well. And aMSa, now they get to his head, he's right back up.
aMSa's use of parry and double jump armor is immaculate. That up air that he got, like off of the dash attack, he said, "I know you're hitting me, but I'm an advantage. Don't confuse it." Oh my god, though, but look at the percent difference of Stells. Wow.
And that down air to up smash, it's a bread and butter killer for Puff. He has another good lead, and aMSa has to claw his way back once again in this one. Hungrybox coming with these nairs, gets kind of caught off by forward airs from aMSa, which has given him so well, but in this situation, aMSa has been too much better on these exchanges and getting these quick kills on Yoshi, which matters so much. But, once for the forward, but doesn't quite find it. He's doing so well on the scrap, but it's just a matter of like how aMSa has been getting his flowcharts and his juggle game so well in this set.
Yeah, the combos have been too brutal. Hungrybox's conversions have been too good. He's getting rests, he's getting kill confirms, he's finding these unique kill options, like I said at the beginning, that make the matchup look simple. They make the matchup look hard and harder and harder. And Hungrybox, even though he lost their last set, bringing new tools. aMSa needs an incredible stock here.
He has to play perfectly, Billy, because you got Puff at 0 and you're at a pretty chunky 112. A good like 1 or 2 hits here will take it. Oh, wait.
Every move breaks double jump armor now. Puff is going to be able to stifle out Yoshi for the first time. Forward air, forward air. aMSa just sneaks above him.
It just makes it back. It has to marry that top platform. He has any chance to stay alive in this. I thought there's up air, but he stays away.
And... No, next up air does. Honestly, next strong move does.
Any like good hit, exactly. Except, oh, the dash attack idea? I appreciate it. But no, and he gets sent backwards to it. That should be it. And that's a touchdown one. He's popping off. On mute right now, man. There's the clap. Oh, you press runners, you are eating good.
Yeah, no, the run is continuing here. 3-0 for Hungrybox in a pretty dominant fashion. The openings, the rest, they were brutal and they were efficient.
Yes, and that is like such a difference maker as you were talking about, because like that can just make it just like too much of a hill to climb for Yoshi.
Oh my
God.
God.
I just think, and what we saw there, and just like, you know, controlling it, and we saw from spacing, the edge guard play, the down air by the ledge was so crucial in game 3.
Dude.
There were so many things that kind of just came together.
That was like That was like the best. That was like the best I played against Yoshi in a long time. I hit like everything.
Yeah, you did. We were talking about it. You got so many. I think he missed again. Oh, he only rest I remember him missing was the first when he went 4 in the air, and everything else he got up air rest pretty quickly. I saw a couple up tilts kind of convert to see. I saw some RTC coming to that. So a lot of stuff's going well.
Yeah.
Wait, HK, I wanted to ask, that down air, have you been practicing that one? That down air immediate ledge grab, that was absurd.
So you had to think to yourself, what's the only thing that can kill Yoshi but not save him at the same time? Fair takes too long, but downer has that multi-hit. There's like that 1% chance that it maybe goes the wrong way, and it went. It just kept him in place, which allowed me to float to the ledge and interrupted him. So it actually worked perfectly.
That air dodge out again, and it reset that situation so brutally. That was incredible.
And when he's holding ledge, if you down air, that moves out for a longer time. So as soon as that ledge invincibility goes away, he's going to be in a really bad spot. So that was my logic, and it worked.
It worked out well.
Yeah, no, that was definitely like, again, it was that repeat of like, when you win, you make that matchup look impossible sometimes.
It's so tough. Because it's just like, you just shut down Yoshi's options for the most part. You know, aMSa making competitive as he could. It's just like, at the end of the day, it's like you just stuff him and you just understand, okay, I can beat armor with this is how I break it. I can just abuse edge guarding Yoshi and using my tool. It just makes it just like, what can this dinosaur do? Like, what did they do? No wonder they're extinct, but damn.
Actually, I think we're going to go ahead and just do winners finals and play the other quarters after.
We're just going to run it. Okay, we're just going to run it. All right,
I just want to say, I think it's so cool in the meta that we're in currently, where aMSa has gotten to be too big of a threat, so we've seen all these top players, and everyone in the top 10 has to have an answer for Yoshi, and they have to implement something so new and so interesting that like for the first time in Melee, like we have aMSa as like a person who can win majors, so every person at the venue who plans on winning has to have a game plan for Yoshi, and like that's been so interesting to see.
It's been fun seeing like people kind of adjust to that.
And here are two people that have had answers to aMSa: Hungrybox and Cody Schwab.
Exactly, and these two. No, what more needs to be said at this point? You know, they've seen each other all the time, online, in person, you name it. And I think on Cody's stream title, it's like getting my check from Sugar Daddy 1 LLC, if you're watching Cody's stream at all. So, you know, we know the deal. Cody essentially sponsored by Coinbox of how it's been these past like 6 months. But, you know, it's been interesting. And we just saw HBox recently take down Cody at SmashCon, as we saw that insane losers run. And I'll say it kind of got robbed, but that's just me. But yeah, it'll be fun. And Cody's trying to get another win under his belt for Coinbox. Feeling pretty good. He was talking about how he doesn't expect to go into Shine to win. Kind of just like play as much as he can, but maybe he'll win at the end. We'll see. So it should be fun. We're going to get a hot start going into the weekend. This could be the chance here. Or will we see HBox's team to play hot? Archer down Palpa earlier in a clincher of a game 5. Already got that Fox warm up earlier. See what he's thinking here. But, you know, we'll have to see.
No, just to make an account here to show the numbers off, because I'm sure everyone knows that Cody is one of the best in the world at this matchup.
Yes.
And the numbers online, if we're gonna look at it, are pretty
just
dominant. Which is it's 5-20 and 5-20 in Cody's favor. Cody has won 20 out of 25 sets. However, HBox did win their last, and HBox has been playing insane. Beating aMSa 3-0 is not an easy task, and if anyone is gonna be able to pull this one out, it's gonna be, it's gonna be